privilege name, and from later I want to give a user name. Okay, now, and your privilege name means system privilege name. So how we are giving permissions here, same as I can cancel my permissions also. Okay, now let me come out to take example on this. Okay, now, so what is my example? Let me come. So and this permission also, who will give it here? Okay, the system administrator only. So connect with your system and Tiger. Okay, after connected, he will be revoke now. So revoke which permission connect from which user, U1 user. So revoke is also successfully done. After done revoke, okay, then we can go for to try with your user one. So now he will be try U1 by U1. Now tell me, now this user is connected or not connected? Okay, not connected because the permissions are cancelled. And again, the same problem I got it here. What now? User one lacks create session privilege. Log on, denied. Okay, now. So this is how the revoke command is work here. Got it my point now? Hmm. So again, you will be get a error message. So first connect with this, and he will be go to revoke, and you try. It will be okay, showing like this. So these are what we called as guys your system privileges, like any system privilege, whatever I was given examples. Okay, so any new objects whenever you want to create in the database, compulsory, we should give a granting permissions to them. And how the admin will give grant permission? Again, admin is also have a right to cancel your permissions also. Okay, right. And the second case, what is the second case here? Second case is called as the object privileges. So what is object privileges here? Observe. So object privileges simply we called as guys here. Okay. So these permissions are given by administrator and also user also sometimes he will give it. Okay. No? But system privileges only admins are giving. But object privileges also or object privileges giving by admin and user also have a chance to give it, but how the user will give it I will show you the mechanism. Okay, right. So now here observe, so now I can go to use here. So what I'm saying on these okay, these privileges are these privileges are giving by are giving by database admin and also user. Okay, now so object privileges are giving by either admin and also user. But user he can't directly give it. There is some mechanism he need to follow. That what it is I'm showing practically. Then you can understand. Okay, now right. So now admin, database admin, and user. And what are the object privileges are there? Means that the object privileges are these are only four types. Okay, one is select, comma, insert, comma, update, comma, delete. Okay, na? So these are the four privileges we called. And suppose otherwise you can give for here all keyword. You can use all keyword. Okay, na? So all means what now? At a time, four permissions we are giving to user. Okay, select, insert, update, delete. These four permissions, do you want to give it to the user at a time? This all okay if I want to give it. So instead of writing that query statements or query commands, simply I can go for to use a all keyword. Okay, now then all permissions will come to you. Okay, right. So what is the syntax for this? The syntax variation, observe carefully. So grant, and next I will give it here object privilege name, object privilege name, on which table, so table name, and to which username. Okay, now. So this is syntax once carefully observe. What is the syntax here? Grant object privilege name on table name to username. Okay, so that means which object privilege you want to give the permission. So object privileges how many types? Four types. One is the select, insert, update, and delete. Understand now? And on the table to user. So username. What is the username? Okay, to which table are you giving? The table name you can give it. Suppose EMP table, DEPT table, what is that? Then after what? Username. Then after what? Username. Okay, then give it to username to whom you want to give it. Okay, right. For example, let me go. So come back here. So carefully observe. First, I will connecting with my admin. So system tiger. Okay, now. Okay. So in this system user or in this account, in this system admin account, how many tables are there? Let you check. There are so many tables are there. In this so many table. Okay, so can you find out one of my table? Hmm, okay, okay, one of the table where it is. Okay, see, one of my table is there. What is my table name here? Department is table name is there. Careful observe. Okay, one of my table is what now? Department. Department table is. So this department table is belongs to which administrator system admin. So this table is not belongs to me. This table is belongs to system. So DPT table. So now you can see the system user, he can directly access this table because this table is belongs to system. That's why he will be go and he wanna see the system user wanna see the table. Okay, what you want to do? He was just connecting with their user account and password. After after that, he want to retrieve the DEPT table. Okay, then he can happily access the table because this table is belongs to system user and system is the owner of this table. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? Is the owner of this table or not? Who is the owner of this table DEPT? Come on. Yes, system is the owner of this table. So because I was connected with the system administrator, in this system administrator, he was calling his table. Okay, right. So owner of this table is system. So that's what happened. System directly have a permission to access. Okay, but user, suppose my user is there. Who is the user? U1 by U1. So is the permission is cancelled now? Yes or no? U1 by U1 permission is cancelled or not? Connectivity permission, right or not? Yes. So again, I will give it now. Again, I will give it now. So what is this? Grant which permission connected to U1. Okay, he was again given. Okay, then after you can come back. So U1 by U1 connected, and I want to see in this user account. Okay, how many tables are there? Can you see? How many tables are there in this user account? Two tables. And tell me, in this user one account, do you have any DEPT table? Come on. Okay, right. So the department table is not there under U1. So there is no department table under U1 user. Okay, na? So right. So it means what you understand. U1 user is having only two tables, test one and test two, but there is no DPT. But this U1 user, he was trying to accessing DEPT table. Okay, he will try to accessing DEPT table. But tell me, DEPT table is not belongs to U1. So he is not a owner. So DEPT table owner, who is the owner of DEPT table? System. So system have a rights to access, to insert, to update, to delete. So these kind of operations, system can perform on his table because the table is belongs to him. But here U1 user, what he was trying here, he trying to perform those operations on system table. That means system user table on system user table, U1 user trying to perform. Is it possible, guys? Suppose tell me, for example, U is there. Your table, can I access? No, never. Impossible. So because, for example, a simple way, if I want to say, vehicles are there nowadays, vehicles. So you have a car, and the car owner is you. Okay, now? So I'm the other person. Can I drive your car without your permission? Without your permission, can I drive your car? No, impossible. Because the owner of the car, who is us? You. So you have all the rights on your product because that product is belongs to yours. So you are the owner and you have all rights. You can go anywhere, you can drive at any time. Yes or no? So you can use your car in any manner. Okay, that's your wish because you are the owner. And that all rights are you have it. But if I try to use your product, so if I'm asked, okay, if I want to drive your car without your permissions, I can't. So first, what I want to do, if I want to use your car, I just come to you and I'm going to requesting to you. Okay, so give me your car once. I will go to drive. Then you will give a permissions to me. Then only I can drive your car. But without your permissions, I can't. Same here also. U1 user is not having any DPT table. DPT table belongs to system user. So system user, without permission of system, U1 user tried to performing some operations. What it was happening, you can see. Now he was right. Select a star from DEPT. What's happened? Error. And it's very clearly showing us. What it's showing us very clearly, table or view does not exist. That means what it was telling, table does not exist in your account. Okay, na? Which account? User one account. You don't have a table. So that's why you can't access. Got it my point now? Come on. Mm. Same as suppose you was try insert into DPT sending values. So 70 and I'm giving SAP. Some location is for example Pune. He can't. You want to try to update DEPT set LOC is equals to HYD. Okay. So where department number is equals to 10. He can't. Suppose you want to delete from DEPT where DEPT number is equals to 30. He can't. Because of reason, this table is not belongs to U1 user. So that means finally the conclusion what you understand here. What you understand here means one user tables, other user cannot access. Other user he cannot see, okay, my table data. Other user he cannot insert data on my table. Other user they cannot update my table data. Other user they cannot delete data from my table. So my table on my table I have a permissions, I have a right, but other users they can't touch my table, even though they can't see the data of my table. Understand? Na? Even though they can't see data of my table, they can't insert, they can't update, they can't delete. So finally, they can't touch my table. Understand? Na? So this is what we call the security, or there or not there. Come on, guys. Now you have a secure your table. So no one can access your data. No one can insert data into your table. No one can update data in your table. No one can delete data from your table. So that means your table data is secured or not secured? Come on. Yes, secure. Understand now? Right. So this is what we call a security. But now the question, sir, how you one user want to perform insert, update, delete, and select operations on other user table. Okay, na? So now you one user, he need to perform these operations of a other user table. Then for that purpose, what we want data means that now this U1 user need a permission. So U1 user need a permission. Which permission? Grant permission. So then only he can. That means once system user or admin will give permissions to the users, then only users can perform these operations. Okay, na? But that is a house, sir. How we can give it these permissions? Okay, na? That I will show you on Monday session, guys. Today I have some personal works. That's why I'm going to taking only the 40 to 50 minutes class today. Okay, na? So, on Monday, we will discuss about the object privileges permissions, how to give it. Okay, na? So, I stop it here and will be continue on Monday session. Okay.